I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now unread, because you've already said those words that switch my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused. I'm so enclosed. The spell stays unspoken. A dark silhouette of a marked man and broken. Right down. I didn't listen to that voicemail or TikTok that story you sent. Don't you reel me in to get me back. I'm gonna leave you now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Monday. It's May 25th. Hi. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is Memorial Day. There's a difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. We'll get into that. I wanted to say I hope you guys are having a fantastic and safe Monday. This is a community conversation with the one, the only. We found three in the world. Now, I won't say what happened to the other two, but now there is only one left, and she just happens to join me. How are you, Tracy Perry?
I am so excited to be here.
Aw.
It's just wonderful.
It's wonderful to be here.
It's wonderful.
Isn't it a thrill?
You're such a lovely audience.
That's right.
Please let me take you home. Please.
How are you?
I'm good. This
Yeah.
is the first time, actually, that I'm sitting in this chair.
Really?
I'm very...
How's that possible?
I know. I've been here dozens of times.
Yeah, many times.
For your shows.
Parts of shows. We've crashed your kitchen many times. You've
Yeah.
been here for many kitchen crashings.
Yeah.
You've
you usually call my husband up.
I think we normally do it remotely. I think you and the great professor normally stay at home and
Yeah.
you hang out. But I was like, you know what? I normally call Bill up because, I don't want him to beat me up if I say, hey, can Tracy come on the show? And not you, Bill. He's kind
doesn't
of
mind.
she's a little cuter than you.
Well, a little bit.
He was like, yeah, no problem. I was like, oh, that was easy.
He's like, yeah, get her out of the house.
Awesome.
Please, give me some time. Give me some time to be alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, in community conversation tonight, we're chatting with Tracy Perry. We are going to be crashing their kitchen on Friday night. And what do we look like? We look like this.
Well, look. Oh, jeez, you're
You look
handsome,
fantastic.
Billy Floyd.
I was about to say, you're handsome. You're a handsome woman.
It's just.
I love it. You look wonderful.
Oh, thank
Always
you.
so put together. I
Oh.
heard that comment the other day. Somebody said, I like to be put together. And I was like, what is that? And so I was like, all right, what does put together mean? It's like, Tracy Perry.
Well, you got to take the time. I
The
don't wake
definition
up
of
like
put
this.
together. Are you sure?
I'm not far.
Pretty sure you
Takes
wake
a
up like
little-
that.
It's a little tweaking.
Just a tiny little
I
bit.
bring like good lighting with me
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Oh, lighting's important. Lighting is important, guys. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
Like if you want to upset a person, take a picture with bad lighting and show it to them. They're like, "Oh, it's terrible. The lighting's horrible."
I look
So you
like
just travel
that.
with your own lighting.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I see
what we
people
do.
that are like my age, like
Okay.
on Facebook or whatever. They're like, I won't obviously say who they are, but
Yeah.
and I look at
You
them
might.
like, wow, they're my age.
Yeah.
Like, do they look at me and think,
What happened to them?
wow, what happened to
I
her?
look good.
Like, I don't look
Who are
that
they?
old. Like, when she's looking at me.
Yeah. Do they say the other thing?
do
Like,
they-
wow.
Maybe we all
Oh
just
my
like
God.
delusional, walking around thinking I look like I did in high
I
school.
was about to say, not everybody can walk around like you and look like they're 35 like you do,
Yeah,
which is
right.
not possible. Like if you're looking for the epitome of a 35-year-old, Tracy Perry is that's it right there. How fortunate are we?
Yeah.
How
Tack on
fortunate. We are
10,
beautiful people, Tracy
20
Perry.
20 plus years.
Thank you, genetic disposition that had really nothing to do with us. But listen, it's tough to keep this up.
It is.
You
Sometimes
know,
I'll
it's tough
say
to keep it up.
to Bill, I'll be like, I
Yeah.
got these lines. I think, maybe I'll
Yeah, because you're still
investigate Botox. And he's like, no,
you're still hitting the gym. You're still doing the cold plunges. You're still doing all the things.
The cold plunge is
Yeah.
really, it's
Really?
awesome. Yeah, it gets
I've never experienced that before.
47 degrees.
Holy
You gotta
smokes!
just,
On
You gotta
purpose?
just get in. Yeah.
Oh my
Right?
God! As a guy, I'm Dan Hollyfield. I still want 2 bottles of that barbecue sauce. We do have some more, Dan. I'm so excited. The Legend of Traveling TARDIS. That's right. We are co-streaming the Legend of Traveling TARDIS. Christian Basil's actually here. He's outside in the pool, doing pool things. It's a good day for pool stuff.
I know.
It's a
I'm
good
sorry,
day
I
for
missed,
pool
I
stuff.
missed the pool stuff.
Everybody pooled. It was awesome. Poison Ivy 54. Great to see you. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with us tonight. Hold on a second. We are the unofficial sponsor of tonight's show is A&W Root Beer.
Nice.
They don't know.
I don't have it. I have something else.
The unofficial sponsor is Red Wine.
Cabernet. Brought to you by Cabernet.
Hello. Brought to you by our humor. Brought to you by alcohol and caffeine.
Cabernet.
Cabernet. A delightful Cabernet. A Pinot Grigio. Oh, what?
Grigio.
We're getting there. So yeah, it was a good day today. It was we had a just a small little group, you know me.
A little gathering.
I like to gather the people, just nice and easy. So we did a little grilling, a little, spend a little time in the sun, enjoying the day. We started pretty early, just make sure everything was all set and proper, all the furniture and everything. We had a team this morning of people to spend some time here to make sure, it takes a team. It takes a team.
Takes a village to have a Memorial Day cookout.
That's right.
My husband was one of those people. And
he
my
was here.
Stepdaughter was
Him
here.
and Eliza were both here.
Yep.
We played a brand new video game that we just got called Boomerang Foo, which is a very, very fun, very simple game to play on Switch too. Cool. It was so much fun. Eliza could not wait to play again. It was time to eat. Bill's like, hey, we need to eat first. And she was like, totally cool. Can we play Boomerang Foo when I'm done? And he's like, yeah, of course. She's like,
this girl eats normally like a snail because she loves to talk and she stops eating. And you got to honey, please eat. Honey, please. But if you, today you probably saw her difference.
Give her a goal.
You give her a goal, and that girl's, I'm like, and then I have to say, honey, it's okay. Slow down. Like my mother used
Nobody's
to have to
taking
tell
your
my
food.
brother.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking it away.
Yeah.
Because he would eat like so fast.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Like, Tracy's not going to take your food this time, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Grigio's peanuts. Gringotts peanuts. Something about that. Something about Gringotts peanuts. Do you understand the reference?
I think it's a Harry Potter thing.
I think so. Gringot, right?
I don't know Harry Potter at all, but I think Gringot is
we do. So when we go to MegaCon, we host 3 Harry Potter hat sorting ceremonies, and our whole team takes part in this ceremony, And I'm part of the ceremony. I can't say who I am because it's mysterious. Ooh. And I still have only seen the very first Harry Potter. Every time I try to watch the second one, I fall asleep.
Oh.
I have no idea why. I could be totally awake, just totally watching the movie, and next thing you know, I'm like, okay, cool. And I wake up, and it's over.
What did I miss?
I'm like, okay.
You missed the movie.
I missed the whole movie. We'll get there. But Gringotts peanuts, is that where that's from? Is that what that is? Is this a...
Well, if only we had a device where we could look these things up.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
We got to go to the library. Got to look in the Dewey Decimal.
One day we can do one day we'll come up with a device where you can look things up. You can find things that are one of these days.
You could just say the name.
That's
and then
true.
What is this?
Even better.
So lazy as
Man, the future's going to be beautiful.
You don't even drive.
Yeah, not anymore.
You have a car that drives for
I love
you.
that.
I'll never get in that car.
That was I actually summoned it the other day. I was leaving the store and it was raining, and I'm sitting there, and so I was with my buddy Nelson. He had come here to do a little electrical work, and we needed to run the store. So we go to the store, and I said, hey, man, do you want to drive or do you want to take my car? He goes, man, gas is really expensive. Do you mind? I go, yeah, no problem. He's like, I've never been in a Tesla before. And I go, cool, man. He goes, oh, my God, it's white? And I go, yeah. And he goes, bro, I have kids. There's no way. He goes, my kids would just have crayons all over the walls of the car. They would just be drawing everywhere.
The inside is
and
white.
I go,
leather.
Yeah, I hear you. I said, well, I got puppies, and they don't have opposable thumbs, so they can't hold crayons, which is nice that way. So we went to Lowe's. We were getting ready to leave, and I let it drive to Lowe's, and he's just like blown away by this technology. So we get there, and he goes, man, one day it'll be like Knight Rider, and you'll be able to call it to you. And I go, I can do that right now. Just hang out right here. He goes, wait, are you serious? I go, yeah, it's called Smart Summons. So like, here comes the car, backs out of the parking space, comes, pulls a right, pulls right in front of us. We just get right in the car, and we take off.
You did that once when I was with you. We were at the Sanford Orlando Kennel Club.
Oh, that's right.
And you're like, I'll bring my car over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's okay. It's going to hit my car. And it's coming over. And I'm like, Billy, stop it. It's going to hit my car. And you're like, no, it's not. It's totally fine.
Yeah, it's got 37 cameras. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's nice not to have to drive just for little things. Like if I need to plug my phone in, or I need to grab something out of the seat, or I need to get something from the back seat, instead of trying to drive with my knee, which normally people would try to do, and they try to do the things they need to do. It's little things, because I still like to drive. I'll just go bum bum, it'll take over, grab my cable, plug my phone in, so it doesn't I don't get distracted. Then I just go bum bum, and I take over again.
I think I'm curious about if you're not driving, the car's driving, and then someone just cuts you off, like out of the blue.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes you don't. Yeah, all of a sudden there's a car behind you. It wasn't there a second ago, and he's zipping around. Like, how does a Tesla?
Yeah, the defensive capabilities are really good, and it has 7 cameras that watches everything around you, so it sees things you can't see. So if you're looking in one mirror, you're not looking in the others. Yeah. This sees everything. And Zach actually sent me Zach Cabral from Castledor. He sent me a video where he was actually driving, and he was getting ready to get into this turn lane, and all of a sudden the car takes over and moves him into the turn lane, and he's like, what did it do that for? Then it says, like something averted, and shows him a video of this car that was going from the left lane, didn't even see Zach, almost slammed right into him, and the car took over and moved out of the way. I was like, holy smokes, dude. I said, that's amazing. Yeah. It's very, very interesting. It was a really cool thing. It was very nice.
One of
the
these
lap
days,
of luxury.
I will get brave enough to go in your car, because there's been times you asked me to pick me up once, and I was no, it's okay.
What we can do is we can drive around the neighborhood, and the neighborhood's like 15 miles an hour.
I can do that.
It'll be fun. It's nice and easy, and you'll see it's very smart. It's really interesting to watch, but it's it's super cool. If you guys enjoy technology and safety, not bad. Tesla Model 3 refresh. Yeah, 2024, 2025 release. Boom.
He doesn't get paid any extra money to
say that, but he should. I should A&W root beer.
Exactly.
I should, absolutely, 100%. And red wine. Cabernet. Cabernet.
Cabernet is
Pinot Grigio.
If it's from Paso Robles in California, that's the best.
That's the best. You heard it right here.
If you're into like bold red wine.
Tracy Perry said it. It's the best.
Yeah.
If you're into bold red wines, which you are.
Pinot Noir.
Terrible.
No,
garbage. Absolute garbage. Don't bring that in this house.
See through it.
No way. Don't bring that in this house. I don't even let it through the front door. Get out of here. Get it off my property. What are you doing?
Okay.
That's not bad. That's very good.
That's good.
That's really good. I feel like this is a wine show now. We're talking about wines. But we're actually here to talk about Friday. There's some cool stuff going on. We get to chat with you. And this Friday, we are going to be back in the kitchen, Day Keevan / Perry. HIJKLMNOP. Yeah, Keevan Perry.
Yeah.
They do it in alphabetical order, right? Or do they do Perry Keevan? I don't know.
For what?
If I were to say the kitchen of Bill Keevan and Tracy Perry, or would it be Tracy Perry and Bill Keevan? Would it be the Perry Keevan kitchen or the Keevan Perry kitchen?
It's whatever you feel like.
The KPK, the Keevan Perry kitchen. Yes. I like this. Yes. I like this.
Well, it's more the Perry kitchen. Because
it is much more.
I'm a cooker.
You're cooking on Friday night, or is Bill cooking on Friday night? Oh, you're whipping up something tasty.
I'm whipping up something tasty.
That's
Bill
right.
doesn't even know what's happening.
No, he normally doesn't know what's happening. It's fine. He just stays there, and he's just beautiful. Just be there and be beautiful, Bill Keevan.
When people arrive, he gets the door and makes them cocktails.
Bill Keevan says, definitely Perry Keevan. The Perry Keevan. That would be the slash. The slash. Now, Friday, we are kind of celebrating a good friend of yours who has relocated to Florida. And this is kind of like a little gathering to celebrate them being in Florida now. Is that what's going on?
So my friend, Peter Herrick, I do love him.
Hi, Peter.
He's very handsome.
Tracy loves Peter.
I've known him for 25
You do know very
years.
handsome people. Maurice is a very handsome young man.
Maurice, I was trying to get Maurice down here for the party, but he wasn't able to come. But anyways, Peter is an actor that I met like 25 years ago in New York City. And
when you were 10?
Yes, I was 10. I was a receptionist at a job.
Okay.
And he was the assistant to the CEO, so he was kind of like the big shot.
Okay.
And he was just hilarious. And I sat in reception, and he would come by, and we'd chat, and we just became really good friends.
Nice.
We ended up doing some theater together in New York City, which was fun.
Oh, that's fun.
But he's like a real actor, like Shakespeare. He's done Shakespeare.
Like you're not a real actor?
Well, I'm like a goofy improv sitcom kind of actor. But
I was just talking to Bill today. He said that today, 1 year ago, is when he modded up.
Yes.
Is when he modded up for the Valley of the Barbie Dolls.
I put the photo on Facebook because I saw that was a year ago. I was like, wow, a year ago.
What a fun show that was.
That was fun.
Bill was great, too. I mean, they were all good. Like, Billy Mick was absolutely fantastic. Billy Mick looked like he belonged as Maude. Bill Keevan did not.
Because he just had that scowl.
Absolutely perfect. Like he was oh man, Billy Mick was no joke at all. I think one of my favorite parts was when everybody came in and he refused to touch anybody or hug anybody, and he just walks away from everybody. It was so funny.
Oh
that was good. That was a lot of fun. That was a great play. I got reminders this past week because Fringe Festival is going on right now. Fringe it happens in Orlando, and it happens at Orlando Shakes and like 12 additional venues. Around the kind of the Mills, Virginia Drive area. There's so many. There's so much. There's like 120 performance groups.
It's crazy. We went. Me and Peter went Friday night. Saturday night? Friday night? I don't know. Who the heck knows what day it is anyways. Saturday, I think. And it was at the Savoy.
Oh, nice.
Savoy
that's nice.
So, that was a cute little theater. We saw Natalie Doliner's show, and it was great. And it was pretty much full.
Awesome.
Sold out.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's
that's good
fun.
to hear.
It's fun to go see.
That's good to hear. And I think they're coming up to I think they've just done Patrons Pick for almost all of the venues, because I think this weekend coming up is the last weekend.
No,
Actually, this
today.
is the last weekend.
No, I think it's
today. You're right, because it's Memorial Day.
Performances are
so every individual venue has a patron's pick. And that show gets to perform one more time, a last show on today on Memorial Day. She got to get closer to the mic, Bill. But let me give that to her a little. I'm going to lift her up a little bit.
Mic her to the loud.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm gonna.
Hello, how much wine have I had?
There you go.
Really?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, how's that sound?
How's that sound?
Yes. How's that sound, Bill Keevan? The lady looks amazing. You do whatever you need to do. It's
when you do voiceovers, like when I took classes, they always said never touch the mic.
Really? They're like, don't touch it. It's where it's supposed to be.
When you go in to do a job, you just and they
you
will
just walk
move
right
it
up to it. You just let them know, hey, I need this up or I need this down or I need this.
They tell you, they're like up or down, but you don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything.
You're just like, you're just the voice.
Yeah. Well, here you're more than just the voice, Tracy Perry.
Thank you.
You're the face and the voice of Friday Night Show. And Mr. Peter coming now.
So Peter and I have been friends forever, and I moved to Florida about 7 years ago.
Okay.
7-ish.
Okay.
7
Okay. When she was 28. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. And I've been missing him ever since. And he moved to Jersey, and he did a lot of work in Philly. He worked at the Walnut Theater. He did some shows, which is like the oldest theater, very like big names play there. I mean, he's pretty amazing.
Nice.
And his husband Brian, who's also does acting, but he also is like a theater agent. I think he places people, and he's placed a lot of people in Disney, and he's placed people on cruise ships, and kind of all over the place.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they decided they wanted to move to Florida.
Okay.
Into the Orlando area, which I got so excited.
Yeah,
I thought he was
absolutely.
joking when he told me. I'm like,
You're
don't
like,
even,
don't even play with me, dude.
Don't even tell
that's
me
rude.
this is a joke.
Don't pull on my heartstrings like that.
because he was like my BFF, my best friend.
So has he already relocated to Florida?
They moved about a month and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they've been here to get settled for a couple weeks.
They get settled, but the minute he moved here, like 2 days later, he had a gig in Fort Myers doing 1776.
Gotta go.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
And then, so he's coming to our party. This Saturday, he leaves for Jersey to play Sherlock.
Oh, wow.
In Sherlock Holmes, version of Sherlock
that's
Holmes.
awesome.
Some theater up there. So, yeah,
that's killer.
Yeah.
He's busy.
He's like a full-time actor.
That's awesome.
So that's what he does. He's,
That is awesome. Bill Keevan said 2019, they moved down on your birthday is when they actually moved down.
They did move down on my birthday, March 31st.
When she turned 35. Congratulations.
My age keeps changing.
Congratulations, everyone. It was. Yeah.
If I could do math, I'd be like, yeah, that was so and so many years ago, but I don't know how many years ago.
Just take 35 minus 7, and there you go. You're 28. There you go.
I was born in 1970. Can you believe that?
No, you were not. Don't lie. Really?
Yeah.
Bill Keevan, you're a lucky guy.
1970.
That's right. Here's to 1970. Here's to the 70s. Yeah. Wow, holy smokes. It was a good time.
I know, you thought I was
So you grew up through the 70s. You got to be a child in the era of the 70s.
Yeah.
I was a child in the era of the 80s. I was born in 79, so I got to experience like the 80s as a kid.
Yeah.
Which was super, super cool. I was really lucky, to be able to experience like that and the 90s. Just as a kid before we were all connected.
For sure. I remember, my parents listening to albums, and it was like Kenny Rogers, The Gambler.
Oh, yeah.
It was ABBA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
I listened to ABBA, and it was ABBA when ABBA was like, that's
huge.
The hit. That's
they were the
number one hit. It's like, current. That, Neil Diamond, a lot of that. Yeah.
Neil Diamond,
I remember we always had the music on the turntable, which was kind of in a cabinet kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's the way it was. That's what everybody wanted. That's what everybody wanted to like get in their family rooms and their living rooms.
Put the needle on the record.
Yeah, like open this and
needle on the record.
That's right, and you have to be very gentle. And then they came out with record players that would like lower the needle on its own, that was so fancy.
Like, wow.
I was like, wait a minute, you don't have to use your hands. What's going on here?
So gentle.
Then you get that little, when it finds the groove of the record.
Yeah.
Man.
And then came the 8-track tapes.
Yeah.
Which were weird because they would.
That was odd.
Through a song, and so now when I hear songs that I grew up with listening to the 8-tracks, you're waiting for that because it will pause. Like
really,
Donna Summer, The Wanderer. That was what we had on 8-track.
Okay,
so because I'm a wanderer, I wander everywhere. It's like the song
what was that?
cuts
What
off,
was it doing? Was it
cuts in the middle of the song to the next track?
No way.
Yeah,
really? They're like, that's fine. People won't notice. They won't notice.
So now whenever I hear that song, I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
This is weird. Now when you hear that song, you hear the kachuka. Like, you can't even do it without hearing the Kachukka.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, I listened to that 30 years ago. I still hear the Kachukka. It's still there. You're like, this is what it's. I thought it was part of the song.
We had it rough. Not like now where you can just say,
Yeah, just ask. Ask
Alexa,
your
play,
local agent to play whatever you want, and then it plays everywhere.
It's amazing.
Whatever you want. You can just ask questions to the air, and it will answer you. Just say it to the air.
Any thoughts you have in your head? I wonder what.
Yeah, done.
So and so. What does this mean, or what does that mean? Because we joke in our house when we were like, oh God, I wonder when this what that's all. If only we had a device.
If only we had a device
where we could just ask.
Yeah. And here's any answer you could possibly imagine.
You want to know.
It was sometimes when we're having these conversations, I'll try to encourage my friends and myself not to pull out a device. I believe between whoever, like 3 or 4 of us, we can figure this out. Like, who is the actor that was with this? Oh, who was that? Oh, who was that? It's like, okay, let's figure this out.
Let's exercise our brain.
Let's
for
not
a moment.
immediately just go. Let's go to this is called critical thinking. Let's actually work the problem. But immediately people are just impatient. They're like, oh, hey, so and so, what is this or who is this? Okay, there's the answer. I was like, there was a time that we had to work for the answer. You had to earn that answer. If you didn't know in 1983, if you didn't know when Tom Petty was born, you had to find a way to find it in writing or find somebody who knew it. You either had to go to a library and look it up, or you had to ask somebody in the room with you, or somebody you could call and be, when is Tom Petty's birthday?
Did you have a computer when you were a kid? Like when I first got the computer, when it was like AOL, it just came out. I feel like I was out of college. I feel like it wasn't something we really used in college.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you grew up like when you were in high school.
When I was in high
computer?
school, I remember my parents bringing home an IBM PS1 when I was 10 years old, and I remember walking into the house and nobody was home. My mom and dad were away, but it had come while my mom was home for lunch, and it was just sitting in a box on the kitchen table, and I was by myself for a couple hours, and I was like, I'm gonna look at this. So I opened this computer up. And I'm looking at it. Had a couple screws. Let me take the screws off.
Oh, no.
I take the screws off. I take the chassis, the cover off, and I'm looking inside. I'm like, okay, got some cables here and got some screws over here. Well, let me take all this off, too, because I'm a Lego maniac. I can put it back together.
Okay, yeah.
So I take the whole thing apart, and I'm almost completely done taking it apart. My mom gets home. And she walks in her brand new IBM PS1. We've never had a computer before, is in pieces on the kitchen table. My mom comes home and she says, one thing, it better be back together before your father gets home.
Oh, yeah,
and immediately I was like, yep, I'm on it.
Those are the words. Yep.
I put everything back together. I had one screw, and I didn't know where the screw went. I had no clue. I figured out it was inconsequential. It was a screw that went on the outside of the chassis, so it really doesn't anything crazy, but I got everything back together, and it turned right on. And my mom spent the next 3 days backing it up on floppy disks, little floppy disks to back up. It was Windows 3.1. And right away, like right when that happened, and there was no internet. So it was like if you spent time on the computer, you were on the computer. Yeah. And I just fell in love with the colors and what you could do and what you could click on, and I would just click on everything. And I broke that computer like 2 or 3 times. My mom actually had to have another computer tech who she worked with come out and fix the computer a couple times because I just
and you met that computer tech and said, I want to be you someday.
That guy was so cool, man. Well,
that's your early days of computering.
So I was about 10.
Computering?
Yeah, I was about 10 when we first started kind of getting into it. And then I remember installing our first CD-ROM and hooking up what a sound card was. Because now computers come with everything. They come with a NIC card, a sound card, a video. They come with everything. Back when the computers were first, they weren't like that. They came with a video card that you could plug your monitor into, a mouse and a keyboard. No sound, no audio, no CD-ROM, no modem, nothing. So I just spent hours and hours and hours and hours. I was addicted. It wasn't healthy. Just like digging into this operating system.
Paid off now because you are a computer whiz now. That's like, how you
that's kind of where I started. When I got into college, they were just introducing them as devices that they handed out to all the students when I was a sophomore. So my sophomore, everybody got a laptop. And like that, I'd never experienced that before because we had an IT we had like a would you want a little cyber cafe, which was downstairs under the library, and there were a couple of classes down there, and there was this little cyber cafe with maybe 15 machines in there. That's where everybody would go and do their work because nobody had computers. They just didn't have computers in their rooms everywhere. But my sophomore year, we all got laptops. We had it was a Gateway Solo, which I still have. Gateway, which was incredible. Man, I learned so much from that computer, and I started working there, and I got into the IT department there and just did internships as whatever I could do.
Yeah.
And that just taught me so much. You know, I was really, really fortunate. But before that, it was still a very strange thing for somebody to have a computer in their house.
Yeah.
It was just strange.
We never, like, growing up, so what I had in high school was typing class.
Okay.
We took
Okay.
it was like a secretarial type typing class, you know, with a
Really?
ching,
Yeah.
ching.
Yeah. Slide it back
Don't
across.
look at the keys, Tracy. Tracy, stop looking at the
Yeah.
keys.
Now they make mechanical keyboards.
But I have to look at the keys.
That
But I'm
are
a really,
like keyboards, like
Yes.
typewriters. They make mechanical keyboards that's come full
they do
circle
the
now.
clicky click.
That do the
clickety
clicky click
clock.
thing.
I like the click of the
Yeah. And they have new typewriters that are out that are based on old school kind of typewriters where you have to do that, but it's all like new technology. So it's like it's still very mechanical.
Yeah.
But they were able to kind of update it. So take a typewriter from 1975, new technology, make it a typewriter from 2026, still mechanical, not a computer, but just all the cool kinds of different materials that you can, and they have those now. And now people are in love with them. They're like, this is amazing. And I'm like, bro, this is where everybody got started.
Right, but if
This
you made
right here is
if you
just
made a mistake,
incredible.
it was like, oh man, if you didn't have an auto, correction
Yeah.
ribbon, because there was a ribbon that you could go, it was kind of like white out.
Yep.
You go back, and then you re-hit the button.
Yep.
Like say you type a T and you meant to type a B.
Yep.
You go backspace, and then you retype the T, and the T gets the white print.
Yeah.
Of the white.
I remember that.
Yeah, you do remember.
That was,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My mom, when I was in 8th grade, we had an 8th grade project, and, I'm a procrastinator. Still am. My mom is not.
I don't
So
see
if
that.
it wasn't for Mama Floyd, I wouldn't even have finished 8th grade because she crushed my 8th grade project.
Thank God for Mama Floyd.
She was awesome. She was
I'm going
awesome.
to have a drink right now for Mama Floyd.
There we go.
To
We'll
Mama
share to
Floyd.
Mama Floyd. To Mama Floyd, my 8th grade project. Thank you very much.
Papa Floyd in there too, because we love him too.
Oh, he has to put up with all of us, so he's a saint.
I adore him.
Dan
quite frankly.
Hollyfield says, Billy, I was in my 30s when computers became something people could have in their homes. Mom used one at her bank job that was larger than a VW van. Bill Keevan, when I was a kid, a computer was a person who did the math. I remember that. Computations is, that's what computers were doing. They were people. They were people doing computations. So back to Peter.
Yeah.
Peter on Friday.
Oh, Peter on Friday. So I decided when they moved down, I said, they don't know a lot of people here.
Yeah.
I've got some really cool friends,
We have
including
people.
Mr. Billy Floyd right
Hello.
here. You don't get any cooler than that.
Oh, thank you.
So
That's
I'm
very sweet.
setting the bar high. He's going to meet you and be like, the rest of our friends are mediocre enough.
No, except for that Christian Basil. That's a sexy guy right there. He's just only an
quite cute.
only an OpenFans. He opened an OnlyFans today.
Yeah.
Christian Basil. OnlyFans /AlbertChristianBasil.com.
Did he really?
You can check it out. Yeah.
Because I need to make one of these pages. I was saying I would
Yeah.
like to make one.
Oh yeah.
But just like
To
a
do
clean,
makeup.
like putting on. If I'm going to be putting on mascara every day, anyways.
Yeah, that's right. Might as well make money on
If
it.
someone is going to be excited by watching me do, I don't know.
They are.
I don't need to know what they're going to be doing on that
Yeah.
side of
Yeah,
the
it doesn't matter.
of the thing.
We do what we want.
Put it on.
That's right.
Make whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think I can make like $200-300 a day?
Easy. Easy. OnlyFans is still a platform where
joke.
anybody that created anything could go and they could offer a premier access to what they did. So if they did
Okay.
cooking and they created recipes, if they were a musician and they created
Okay.
music, whatever it is, it was what OnlyFans was based on. But then when COVID hit and everybody got locked down and people needed to figure out ways to make money, there was a huge surge in women that were joining OnlyFans for
Okay.
spicy content.
See, I don't want to do the spicy content.
Bill does. Bill wants you to do spicy content,
What
right?
you meant Bill wanted to do
Karen
it.
Horowitz Schwartz. Oh, Bill wants to do spicy content?
Well,
Listen, man, different
hey, if
strokes for
somebody's
different
going to
folks.
watch that, I mean, more power to them.
Bill says, I have a few ideas they're going to be doing. I don't know what we're talking about, but we're going to go ahead and say
know what that
we're
is.
talking about Tracy's OnlyFans. That's what I think we're talking about
Like
right
I said,
now.
like if I'm going to be putting on makeup anyways in the morning,
Yeah.
or blow drying my hair,
Yeah.
why not
Might
make,
as well.
Why not make a little money? Put the camera right there, or
Yeah.
the phone, whatever you do.
Yeah. Whatever you need to
Whatever
do.
you need to
We'll get
do.
you the mount. We'll get you the lighting. Lighting's important. We talked about that. We'll
Lighting
get
is
you the
key.
lighting. Listen, we're all about being entrepreneurs, and we want you to be successful in your entrepreneurship as well. When you diversify your portfolio and you lean out to other sources of income
Yeah.
to make sure that you can provide yourself a safe and healthy financial security future. That's what we're looking for, and we're here to help.
He's really good.
Financial advice by Billy Floyd and Tracy Perry. OnlyFans advice. Also.
Yeah, I've got some streams of income. You know, I've got, I have a regular job as
Yeah.
an executive assistant that I
Nice.
work like 20 or so hours a week. I work for a wonderful gentleman who I just adore. And then I own a cleaning business where I clean houses and apartments and organize.
And she's fantastic,
Clean and
by the way.
organize. I was working at I call it the mansion this morning.
Oh, the mansion. Yes.
This woman has a home that's over 7,000 square feet.
Oh, wow.
It's a ginorma home. And I go in every week and we do one room.
feet.
One room. It's the biggest house I've ever been in.
My God.
It's ridiculous.
You're like,
it's beautiful. It was I found out today it was a show home.
Oh.
And I was like, what's a show home? And so it's what architects, I guess, you probably know this already.
Okay.
They create this incredible house to showcase their work as an architect and a designer.
This is who I am. This is what I have made.
This is what I have created. And this house has 25 feet ceilings with skylights and intricate corner.
Sure.
It's very cool.
A beautiful eye for an architect.
Yes. So so I was in there today helping do some deep cleaning, and they're the most nice people.
See, what we need to do is once this happens, we need to get you a couple Optimus bots, so you can have some Tesla bots that are helping you. So you could be the queen cleaner, and then you can instruct them, okay, I need you to take care of the bathrooms. I want you to take care of all the hallways and walkways. And then you do whatever you want to do, whatever Tracy Perry does, while the Optimus bots do all the work for you.
This is what I'll do.
Cabernet. Hello. So we got a couple here. The Legend of Traveling TARDIS, Christian Basil says, can I call it Only Bills? Does that mean me and Bill Keevan both have a shared OnlyFans? I'm not sure. I'm starting a special viewing for beavers called Only Dams. Get out of here. My God. A Jerry Mathers OnlyFans? No.
What's wrong with Jerry Mathers? It's the beef.
It is the beef.
Oh, I guess it's the beef.
Only Dams. Oh, man. Jerry Mathers in his prime.
Yeah.
I don't know when that would be. Leave It to Beaver was what? The mid-'60s or late 50s? Like, that was black and white, I think.
It was black and white. I watched it as a kid, but it was reruns. So
okay, so you were what, 79 you were born? 87, 86,
70?
93? 70. We were there. So you watched them, they were reruns?
They were reruns, yeah.
Okay, was this on was just on?
Gosh, I don't even know. We watched it on Channel 56, WLVI. That was the Boston channel.
The Boston channel. Oh, man, that's scary.
That's where I grew up.
Very, very scary.
Bill and I both, we're Massachusetts people.
Oh, you could tell. It's a little it still exists in the accent a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Both of you guys. Okay. When you have certain trigger words.
Wicked awesome. Like
when you say something, I'm like, there's a little tinge on
the
it.
car. I'm going to go get the soda.
So down in Florida, we're here.
Down in Florida.
You're down in Florida.
We're
Bill's
here.
down in Florida. Peter's down in Florida.
Down in Florida.
Peter's
so
husband. What's Peter's husband's name? Brian with an I or a Y?
With an I.
With an I.
B-R-I-A-N.
Good. Brian's down in Florida.
Brian.
And then on Friday, we're all convening.
We're going to convene, because I had, had
at
the
the
idea.
kitchen, at the Perry Keevan kitchen.
Introduce him to some of my friends. It may be a small gathering because, people are busy. People have lives. But,
People have lives.
But,
it's going to be fun.
10,
We've done
10,
some small
15
gatherings
people,
at your house before. Always amazing.
It's always fun.
We've done in the family room. We did 2 of them.
Yep.
That were super intimate, super cool, and the accoutrement that we did Christmas. Because I think we did something. We had the Christmas tree behind us.
Yeah.
That's right. We've done a bunch of them in the kitchen, right in that little nook, that little
We'll do it in the
nook.
kitchen. Yeah, we'll have it in the kitchen this time in the nook.
I love it.
It will be good. I moved the table out.
Okay.
And I make the Billy Floyd KitchenKillaz nook.
Yeah, a little nook. That's right.
Right near the food, where the food's
Tracy,
happening.
Trigger word pocketbook. Pocketbook.
Oh, that's when he hears the New England.
That's your
I got to grab my pocketbook.
You got to get your pocketbook.
Pocketbook.
No,
first time he's like,
pocketbook.
What is a pocketbook? I'm like, the thing that I carry my wallet and my makeup in?
Duh. This is a pocketbook.
Pocketbook?
Pocketbook.
Is that not I'm like, is that not a word?
Well, it's like Karen Horowitz Schwartz is from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Now, we pronounce it Baltimore, but up there it's Ballimer.
Ballimer? Come on.
That's how that's how they pronounce it.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, so I still have some people in my family on my dad and my mom's side that are still in Baltimore, Maryland, and they have a very, very signature dialect to them. And I can tell immediately. I'll hear it, and I'll just hear it in random voices. I'm like, that guy's from Baltimore. That guy right there, and 100%. It's so unique. It's very similar to if you were hear something you're super familiar with. You're like, I can tell you what part of Boston that guy is from. Yeah, the Baltimore.
He's a Southie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So does Peter have an accent?
No. So Peter is from, I believe he's from Pennsylvania originally.
Okay.
But yeah, we lived together in New York. Not together, but we lived in New York at the same time.
Sure.
And so no accent.
No accent.
He looks like, I think he looks a little like Christopher Walken. He looks a little like Hugh Grant.
Okay. Oh.
He's a
both
handsome,
fantastic actors.
He's a handsome guy. Yeah. He's really a wonderful human being.
Yeah.
he's been wonderful for me. Yeah.
Yeah, Christian.
I was sick in the hospital once, and I didn't know. I won't go into the whole long story because it's too much. But I had to take myself to the emergency room. I had terrible pains in my stomach, and I called Peter, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Can you come? He comes. He sat with me for probably 7 hours waiting to get.
He's a good friend.
Admitted, and he sat there, and he had to. Yeah, so there was a lot.
Yeah.
So he's one of those kind of friends,
man.
And he was going to stay the whole night, and I'm like, no.
And it's one of those things when you're going through something like that, to just have that one person next to you makes it so much easier to get through, because it's always still difficult, But just to have that one person, so you're not alone, can make that incredibly difficult experience seem just a little bit easier.
Yeah,
and that little bit easier can be the difference between.
Unbelievable.
Having a real hard night and just a tough night. To have somebody with you. Good for you,
And
Peter.
I think he was the one that had to call my mom and say what was going on. She was in Massachusetts. I'm in New York City, and so he's
I wanted to say, so Leave It to Beaver original shows aired from 57 to 63.
Oh yeah,
so that's born. When Leave It to Beaver was out, 57 to 63. Also, Karen Horowitz Schwartz, Balmer. There it is, right there.
Balmer.
Down the Ocean, Hun. H-O-N, Hun, is also a very, very unique word that is used in Baltimore, is Hun. There was actually a really interesting thing that happened on Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay, where this woman opened a little cafe in Baltimore, and it had the word Hun in it. And then she tried to trademark it locally so nobody else could use this word, and she immediately made an enemy of everybody in the local area, and nobody went to her restaurant to eat at all. They boycotted her entirely. So she had to go and remove the trademark. And then she went and made a public apology to everyone, went on the radio and apologized for everything, which didn't work because her apology sounded completely fake, completely made up, and nobody bought her apology at all, and that entire restaurant shut down, all because of the word Hun. She tried to
that's hilarious.
Protect it under intellectual property, and she was doing really well too. She had no reason to even do that, but she went to do it, and immediately everybody stopped. They all boycotted her immediately, and they refused to go. It's one of those things, like when you have a good following in Baltimore, they will follow you to the ends of the world. But if you go against them, they will all turn on you immediately. Yeah. Like, it is fickle.
I think Boston is kind of like that too.
Really?
Yeah, very loyal.
Very, very, very loyal, and they're very loyal to the local traditions. And if you honor those, they will love you forever. If you go against them, they'll shut your place down. Yeah. And Gordon Ramsay couldn't even save it. Now, granted, that wasn't the only issue. There were, if you've ever seen Kitchen Nightmares, I've watched all those. They're fantastic. There were plenty of problems in the kitchen, plenty of problems in the walk-in, plenty of problems with the menu. It was just, it was a recipe for disaster. I always hated
going in the walk-in when I was working in a restaurant.
Really?
My wife thought I was going to get stuck in there.
Yeah.
The door shut.
You're like, that's it. Tracy's dead.
And they have the round button.
Yeah, the little button. That button never works.
No.
That never works.
Hello, claustrophobia.
Bye-bye.
How are you today?
Oh, my God.
Not good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember having to go in. I worked in restaurants for probably 15
Okay. Oh, very popular.
The dog does
very
not
popular.
like
No.
walk-ins. Either.
Yeah, no, he does not. Luke does not like walk-ins
walk-in?
at all. Did you say walk-in? Absolutely not. So Christian Basil says, Beaver Doctor Who trivia. Tony Dow, who played the Beaver's brother, was the sound
Tony
engineer
Dow.
for the 8th Doctor's TV movie, Small World, True Story. Man, I'm trying to understand the punctuation here.
I had a little crush on Tony Dow because he was pretty cute. He was pretty handsome.
Where is the trivia, though? There's no trivia. It just tells us.
Doctor Who trivia. Well, that's the trivia for you to give other people. It should say Beaver
Doctor Who. Interesting fact.
Well, don't critique the writer of the question.
Yeah, thankfully Christian's not here because
don't upset your fans.
He would get angry. He would get so angry. My wife was watching a video about Kentucky coal miners and called me into the room saying, "This woman has your mother's accent."
Your mother's accent.
Oh no, we're gonna get sued. David Letterman, amen. Amen.
Oh,
but it's you and I can talk forever. So we're back to Friday. We're back to Peter and Brian coming by.
They're
a small
coming
little
by.
collection
Small
of people.
collection. I was trying to invite some of my artist kind of friends, actors. So there should be a good mix of that. And I was, what am I going to make? I've done this so many times.
Many times.
I've done a lot of my good recipes, my go-tos. And I thought something good to have was kind of like a Latin kind of Spanish Mexican kind of night. I know
like
those
my
are all
food
different.
like I like my women.
Spicy,
Spicy. Yes.
saucy, and spicy.
Saucy and
So
spicy.
I
yay.
like to start with a drink.
Okay, of course, and end
So-
with a drink,
and
and
end
have a
with a
drink in
drink.
the middle.
It's we just pour it on everything. So I was like, you know what? I've never made, and I do enjoy, is a good sangria.
Oh, I love a sangria.
So I'm looking up sangria. You know
Very
what,
good.
Billy Floyd? There's a whole lot of sangria recipes
yeah.
out there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to hear some of the sangria?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So they've got apple sangria,
Ooh.
Caribbean sangria, fall sangria, holiday sangria, rainbow sangria, which looks kind of fun, pumpkin sangria, rosé sangria, seltzer, shamrock, summer, traditional red, white peach sangria. Those are just some of the ones that I found. But I am going to go with the classic Spanish sangria.
Fantastic.
Which, each one has a little different,
Okay.
a lot of them have a wine base and some have brandy, some
Okay.
have tequila.
Some have tequila.
This one actually has rum.
Okay.
It starts with the base of a red wine,
All right.
which I bought some good
We're going
Cabernet
over.
today.
If you're just joining us, Tracy Perry, the lovely, the one, the only, the lady herself from The Lady and the Professor, is joining us, and we are going over a Spanish sangria recipe for this Friday's show. We're going to
Yes.
be crashing the kitchen, the lovely Perry Keevan kitchen, for our good friends Peter and Brian. We're going to be in the nook, hanging out, jamming. She has a delicious Latin recipe she's putting together. But for the drink of the night, because that's what we do, we're starting with the Spanish sangria.
Yeah.
So now that you're all caught up, she's going to give you the recipe.
I should also mention that the beautiful and talented Mary Lubicatus Alpi should be making a guest appearance on the show.
She makes me
Not
nervous.
tonight, Friday night.
She makes me feel like I'm climbing the rope in gym class. It's a funny feeling.
Jelly in your belly.
I love her. Mary Lou, we love you. She's so sweet. She's like the happiest little ball of energy.
She's the best person in the world.
You know, she's I don't know. I think God just plucked her from the clouds and
Yes.
set her down in this world.
I was going to say, she's like an
know, like-
angel. She's like an angel.
It's amazing. So Spanish sangria.
Okay, which is it's going to have red wine, and then it's got silver rum.
Oh,
And then it's got
that's
a bunch of
awesome.
citrusy fruit. So it's going to have lemons, limes, and
Okay.
oranges cut up.
Okay.
And it says it's good when you make it the day before.
Yeah, I gotta
know?
let it sit and let all those delicious
Let it all
flavors kind of mix and meld together.
Yep. So I'm going to do that on Thursday,
I like it.
and so that'll be ready.
That's gonna be good.
Yep.
That's like 24-hour marinade on the delicious Spanish
Yeah.
sangria.
Don't put ice in when you're marinating it, because
No,
then
you
it
don't
just
have to do that.
dilutes, and
Yeah,
that's
what are you doing?
stupid.
Yeah, what are you
So
doing?
even when you serve it, you want to have it, and we'll talk about this Friday, but you want to have the ice ready, and then you pour it over the ice.
Tracy's a professional. Tracy's a professional.
Well,
Bill
you
Keevan
know.
says charcuterie is in our future.
Probably. Mary
I hope
Lou's
so.
the charcuterie queen.
Right?
She really is.
She makes some incredible charcuterie boards. Like, see, that would be something that she would do. She could do on OnlyFans. Is make
Right?
a charcuterie board, show it from beginning to end, prep all the food, have the camera just watching her make it. I mean, people would definitely buy that.
Wear the tank top, the
Oh, yeah.
tight-fitting tank top
Mary Lou's got the body for it.
that
We're all adults.
I gave to her that says,
She gave her the body.
"Ask me about my charcuterie board." That's what her tank top says. She's always afraid to, she'll only wear it if I go out with her, because she's like, I got guys asking me,
Yeah,
weird people
what about
coming
your
up to me.
charcuterie board?
She's
What's
like,
going on here?
Really wear this out.
It's weird. Karen Harvard Schwartz says eating the fruit afterwards is always the best.
Oh, yeah, because it's boozy.
Oh
fruit.
yeah, it's just soaked in
fruit.
all the rums and all those delicious flavors. Boozy fruit.
Boozy fruit.
Boozy fruit. Yes, that was Christian Basil's name in college. That's how he paid for all of his classes. He was Boozy Fruit. He was a dancer at Mom's Venus. He was in the B Squad. A little rough. Couple bullet holes. It's no problem. Some scars here and there.
Toughened
But
him
it
up.
toughened him up. It toughened him up.
That's
100%.
why we adore him.
Dan Hollyfield says sangria is basically college hunch punch. LOL. Put everything alcoholic in it except for Everclear. Dude, Everclear is insane. Everclear is crazy. We're not doing that on Friday. It's not that kind of party.
I was gonna actually make a mezcal margarita. Was what my original.
Ooh,
I know, but
I mean, this you already got me with sangria.
I know, but then the mezcal. I know.
I will say this.
I've got some mezcal. I could make a special one just for
what
you.
what I was thinking, because Christian Basil and myself and Jack Connor, the last time we had the show here, it was the comedy night. And man, we were flying by the seat of our pants that night. Everything was in flux. Everything was changing in real time. And there were a couple things we couldn't do. And one of them was open a gift that Christian had gotten for me on the show. So after the show, Christian and I were talking, and we came up with the idea, let's just go live. So we did a KitchenKillaz late night show, like after dark.
Oh, nice.
And this is what he got me. He got me a little salt and pepper shaker.
Oh my gosh,
which
that's
is a little refrigerator, a little barbecue sauce bottle.
That's adorable.
So myself and
God,
Christian
I
and
love
Jack
it.
Connor, we just sat here and we had a couple drinks and we talked about the show and it was like a little after party, which was super, super cool. So I'm thinking maybe on Friday after the show is over, we can do a little mezcal margarita to celebrate a successful Friday evening.
I am not opposed to any.
It's
what
for
he's
science.
saying.
It's for
He's
science.
saying.
Yeah.
Do I point that way or do I point this way?
That.
I can't. It's
that way?
reversed. Am I pointing
it's
it
reversed.
there?
Yeah, it took me a long time to be able to go live music. A long time, because I would always go, it feels like it's over here, but then it gets kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Say it with me. After dark. Get out of here, Christian. Absolutely not.
After dark.
So we're doing a Spanish sangria on Friday.
Yeah, we're going to start with the Spanish sangria.
That's
going
the
to be
appetizer.
wonderful.
The fruit is the appetizer. Just marinating in rum for 24 hours.
And then, I'm going to make things that I have not made before, which is, kind of risky when you're having a party, but I think I can handle it. Sangria, obviously, I could do that. That's easy.
Clearly.
I'm going to make, because I love this, homemade Mexican street corn.
That's one of my favorite things.
Off
I
the cob.
love
We won't
elote.
Yeah.
That's called esquite.
Elote esquite.
Yeah. Oh, so Patricio taught me how to make elote.
He would know, yeah.
He was throwing a party here. It was an arepa party, which is like something that happens in Mexico every single year. So he brought a bunch of his friends over. I had picked up one of my friends from the airport, and I got back, and he was right at the counter. He was making elote. I go, walk me through this, man, because I love Mexican street corn. I have no idea how to make it. He goes, let me show you real quick.
So good.
I go, okay. He goes, take the corn, you do a little bit of this, 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 and you're done. And I go, can I try? He goes, sure. So I put it together, and he comes back, and I give it to him. He goes, bro, this is better than I make it. And I go, excellent. Take your elote and get out of here, buddy. I'm busy.
I am now the king of elote.
I had 6 ears of corn that night, and they were chopped in half. So I had 12 half-ear corn cobs of just specific elote, and I'm just making it for the whole house. I absolutely love elote. One of my absolute favorite things in the whole wide world.
I did not even know that when I planned this.
Oh, man. Esquite is fantastic.
I love it. And it will be cut off the cob so people can be a little bit easier to eat.
Yeah, I get that.
I've never made it before, but it's got lime, it's got mayo, it's got...
That's right. Tahini.
It's chili powder.
Chili powder. Some people use tahini, some people use chili powder. That works.
Cotijo? Is that
Cotija.
Tojita.
Cotija.
Cotija.
Yep, cotija cheese.
Cotija cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like I'm doing a karate move.
Cotija. You better watch out. Okay, so we're doing a little esquite, little Mexican street corn off the cob.
Cilantro on the top.
Oh,
So
that's going to look great.
Put them in little plates for everybody to kind of, or a big bowl.
That's going to be really good. I love the colors. Like the colors for Mexican street corn is one of my favorites because you have the yellows, you have the whites, and you have the, like you could use the chili powders or the tahini, which is like a red powder that you're going to see. And then you're going to have that cilantro on top. And usually it's covered with like grated cotija cheese. So you take your corn, cook it however you want, no problem. Then you hit it. Cover it with mayonnaise. I know, but it works.
Mayonnaise is kind of amazing.
It's a great binder. So cover it with mayonnaise, and then you use that as the binder to keep all the cheese on the corn. So when you get that all together, then you hit it with your chili powder, your tahini, whatever you want. Hit it with your little fresh lime, little cilantro on top. Baby, you are home run. It is fantastic. And esquite is like an upscaled version of it, so you don't get your hands dirty. We shall carve the corn off for you and put it in delicious little bowls. That's right. We're classy people.
We eat with our hands.
We have rum in our sangria.
Neanderthals.
That's right. What do you think we are? What year do you think this is? You think they'll leave it to beaver times? No, it's 2026.
No.
So we're making Mexican street corn.
So that's like the side dish.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
It's going to be good. I may do a little black bean, refried bean type situation, which my husband loves.
Yeah,
so
that's for you, Bill.
I may do... Listen, it's going to be opening a can and heating it up. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to get the beans and cook them and mash them.
Yes, but listen.
But I may dice them up.
If Bill had a choice on him opening his own can or watching his gorgeous wife open a can, I think he's going to go with his gorgeous wife opening a can. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bill.
He's had a lot of wives, so you're going to have to be a little more specific.
I think only one of them was gorgeous, though, and that's you.
I'm not going to say no to that because then I sound horrible.
She's like, I agree 100%. It's okay. He's not watching the show.
But
We'll edit that part out.
I'll doctor it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put some. I think if we have some crushed garlic in there, it might make it a good. Because garlic you get
crushed garlic makes everything good.
Or red onion. I'll chop up some red onion.
That's a great idea too. That's a really good idea.
That's what I'm gonna do. Do that instead.
Yeah, that's tasty. That onion, the texture and the flavor will absolutely put that over the top. Yeah. Holy smokes! Okay,
so that's that. Those are like the sides, and then for the main course, I know this is going to be really simple. I'm going to do a shrimp fajita.
Oh, we love that.
Shrimp fajita, yeah.
I
love shrimp fajita, and so it'll just be a medley of different colored peppers and onions. We cook it in the cast iron pan.
Yeah.
And it's sizzling.
Oh, the cast iron pan. Get out of here.
Just squeeze the lime on top of it all, and then you just put it together in your little shell. It's easy. It's not
that's
like
going to be fantastic.
But it's yummy. Yeah.
No, I mean it's kind of traditional. Like it really, really is traditional. Like I think when I was introduced to tacos, I was introduced to like Americanized tacos. Mm-hmm. I didn't know the difference. We had the taco show with the ground beef and the tomatoes and the cheese, and it wasn't until I was well into my adulthood that I went to this little Mexican restaurant. I walked in with my buddy Alan. We were by far the only two crackers in there, and the entire menu was in Spanish. I had no real clue what I was going on, but I saw where it said you could get 3 tacos and you had to choose, but it was all in Spanish. I was like, I'll try that, and that. I had no idea what I was even getting.
I don't know what's going to come to my
I had no clue what I was getting. I sit down and Alan goes, hey man, what did you get? And I tried to remember exactly what it was. He goes, oh, you really got such and such? And I go, yeah. He goes, that's tongue, right?
Oh God, no.
And I go, really? He goes, oh yeah. And I go, have you ever had that? He goes, no way. And I go, well, it seems like a very, very traditional protein for these tacos, and let me try it. And it was amazing. I could not believe it. I go, dude, this is delicious.
Of a what animal?
Christian basil. Of an Albert Christian basil. Somebody had to shut him up.
I hear he's delicious, quite frankly.
I mean, I'm just saying. See, the best part about
ribeye.
About
a tongue, it's like, because you think about your own tongue and you bite your tongue.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It's not fun.
No, definitely not fun.
But it's very, chewy.
It was very interesting. And then I realized, these tacos, the shells were about as big as my palm. They're very small.
Yeah, they're mini.
They're very small, and there's no cheese, there's no lettuce, there's nothing like that. It's it's usually just onions, cilantro, and then whatever your protein is with a little squeeze of lime, and that's it. It's so simple.
Yeah.
But it is so good. Like the combination of those flavors are absolutely out of this world, and that's why I'm excited for these shrimp fajitas on Friday night.
I'm excited too, and we'll have I'll make some homemade guacamole, which I love making the guac. Now that I do put a good amount of garlic in. Make it spicy. Put some usually like a Tabasco sauce, salt,
love a Tabasco
lime.
sauce.
Yeah, I do a good guacamole. I'm not gonna lie. I can't make everything great, but guacamole, yeah. And we'll have like cheese, shredded cheese on the side, sour cream.
Yeah, the accoutrement.
Salsa, all the condiments that you can pick whatever you want to put in there. It's just
That's awesome, like a little taco bar.
Did you ever? I know you waited tables. You're a bartender.
Oh yeah.
Did you have fajitas at the restaurant? Because
I've had fajitas at a restaurant, but we didn't have them at the restaurants I worked at.
Okay, so people weren't ordering fajitas. Because people were ordering fajitas, and I was like,
they're pronouncing it phonetically.
I think that's something you need a cream for.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You don't. Fajita sounds. Go to a doctor. Get out of this booth.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work.
Put down the margarita.
Yeah, put down the margarita, and when you get out of the booth,
some cream.
Clean that up. You gotta go. You gotta go. You got some problems, dude.
We gotta sanitize that booth.
We have to get the bus boy over here, the bus person.
I'm trying to keep it, not dirty.
It's okay.
But people would order a fajita, and then
really?
You're like, oh, okay.
They weren't joking. They were really like that's.
They didn't know how to pronounce it. So
phonetically, Fajita. Fajita.
Fajita.
I mean, I say it in jest.
Sounds itchy.
It does. That's
sounds terrible.
Sounds terrible.
I'm sorry, you guys. But then, it was like, do you correct them or you just say, okay, because you knew what they wanted?
Yeah. Do you shame them in front of the entire table
you don't want to,
and be like, that's not how you say it? No. Stupid.
Because you're working on tips.
Yeah. So amen.
Oh, I love the fajitas.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I used to love when people would order a steak cooked a certain degree, and they're like, oh, hey, can I get it medium rare where it's just pink in the middle? And then I used to always say, well, that's going to be our medium well. It's going to be pink in the middle. Medium rare is going to be a warm red center. And they're like, no, it's not. I want it pink in the middle. I want it medium rare. So then I was like, I never knew what they actually wanted until one day I just thought, I go, you know what? They keep thinking medium rare is pink in the middle, so I'm just going to give them medium rare.
Yeah.
And I would go in the back, medium well, this, that, and the other. But when they would plate it and they would hand it out to the table, they would always say, because we never auctioned food. That was so rude.
Yeah.
So never go to the table and be like, who has the tacos? Who has this?
You just
Who
put
has
it
that?
down where it
I
went.
know position 1, 2, 3, and
Yeah.
4. So I know position 2 had this steak,
Yep.
but I would make sure that I ran the food. Because if somebody else ran it and they saw medium well, they would say, "Oh, the medium well ribeye," and they would immediately send it back.
Right.
This is not
Without
what I
even
want.
looking and
And seeing it, it's what they
Yeah.
want. So then I realized correcting somebody at a table is not going
Not
to
in your
benefit
best-
anybody.
It's not in your best interest.
No. There I had one time, and a guy was sitting with a 4-top, and he puts a stack of ones at the end of the table. And I go up and I do my greeting. He's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know that your tip is going to be based on how well you do tonight, and every time you make a mistake, I'm going to take $1 away." And I go, number 1, I'm going to have 16 tables tonight. I don't care about this one. I slid all the money to him, and I went, "You can keep all of it. I don't want any of this." Wow. And the other 3 were like,
I can't even believe that.
"Oh, yeah."
I mean, I've seen a lot of rude stuff, waiting tables and
he just thought it was
bartended
so
for years.
funny. Like, he was just like, every time you make a mistake, I'm going to take $1 away. And I just slid the rest of the money to him. I go, "I'm going to have 16 other tables tonight,
Guess
so I
what?
don't even care."
You're going to get terrible service
Bye-bye.
tonight. Just put this away.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's going to
about any
all
of this.
go away
The
anyways,
yeah.
so I might as well just give it
and
back
you
to you
could
now.
see the 3
I'll
other
be back
people
in
at the
20
table,
minutes.
they were like, "I'm so
embarrassing.
sorry." They were like, "Bro, I'm so sorry. Like, we don't know this guy." But they did, but they were like, "We're so sorry." Like, he had gotten to go to the bathroom or
That's
something like that. I went
unbelievable.
by and I said, "Hey, are you guys doing okay?" I said, "Hey, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable by what I said to him." They go, No. We got your back 100%. We didn't think that was a nice thing to do at all.
No.
They go, "We really like how you handled it, so we are going to make up for whatever he doesn't give you." And I was like, rock and roll. It
Yeah.
was awesome. But that was one of those things in the service
Wow.
industry that, people don't understand. I'm not your server.
Right.
Like, I'm not your servant. I'm your server. I'm here
Mm-hmm.
to be I am your connection between your belly and the kitchen. So tell me what you want. I'll make sure that I order it properly, and I'll make sure that you get what you believed you wanted. But do not treat me like a servant. Anytime anybody would do this, they were last on my list immediately.
No, the snap. No.
Absolutely not.
Listen, I always say, don't mess with people that are bringing you food that you're going to put in your body. Because
don't do it.
I've seen some stuff in the kitchen with some rude people. I'm not saying I did anything weird.
Yeah, but we've seen it.
I've seen it.
We've seen. We're not condoning
that
it.
steak dropped on.
Whoops. A little too much butter on this toast. Nah, not anymore.
No, I've seen people. Oh yeah, cherries in the mouth and then in the Manhattan.
Oh, I couldn't do it. Even if I was
I
mad
couldn't
at
do it
somebody,
either,
I
but
couldn't
I've
do
seen
it.
it.
I saw my buddy. There was a
seen
guy I
it.
worked with at one of the restaurants when I first started, and this table was just beating him up,
Don't
man.
be a jerk.
And he walked in the back, and there was like a piece of toast that he had with like shrimp that went on top of it. It was like a side to a dish.
Yeah.
And he moved the shrimp off, and he licked the bread and put it back down and put the shrimp on top. And I didn't even know what he was doing. I didn't catch on because there's no way I would ever do that to somebody's food. So I didn't even know what he was doing. And I'm looking at it, I go, "Is this a joke? Is this one of his buddies, or is this his food?" Nope. Walks it right out, and I go, "That's weird." And then I walk out, and I see him plating his table, like giving the table, and I see him set it down, and I go, "I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Like, what's going on, man?" I didn't even know what was happening. I was very new. I was new in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
I was new in the service industry. He had been doing it for a while, so he was jilted already. Like, he was just done. And I'm new. I'm like, everything is great. Everybody's wonderful. Like, this guy was over it.
No.
Needless to say, he didn't work there for very much longer.
Couple of weeks, yeah. Couple of weeks, you kind of see what it's like to be a server.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
should
it's
be
very
a
humbling.
server at least one point in their life. Being a
Yeah.
bartender, I thought was way more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because you could really
Absolutely.
razz people and you could like
Yeah.
insult them, and they thought you were like,
Yeah, having fun.
No, really, you're a dick.
Yeah, you're having a good time. My dad used to say he thought that everybody should spend at least 2 years in some form of military service for perspective. Just spend 2 years in the military. See, whatever branch you want to do, whatever it is. I not only agree with him, but I also think 2 years in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
Go to a restaurant and be a server, because nobody cares if you come from a wealthy family. Nobody cares if you come from a poor family. Nobody cares. These people don't know that about you. They're just going to treat you like they're going to treat you, and you are going to get a very, very crash course lesson on how the world actually works.
They just want their mediums rare steak.
They want their pink.
Well,
That's
medium well.
It was weird.
hey, I played a character called Medium Rare. Perhaps you remember.
I do. She was fantastic. Just got the Facebook memory yesterday. Just all of our photos we had done. Like we
Yeah.
did the big group shot, and it was like the individual headshots for everybody. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So much
Well,
fun.
I'm petitioning to do Covetous Sin, the murder of
murder.
Edgar Allan Poe
yes.
at Fringe next year. I got to talk to Patrick. Hey, Patrick, if
I
you're
would love to
watching,
do that.
I meant to reach out to you today, but here you go.
What an absolute blast that was.
Yeah, and Peter.
I wore the hat today.
Peter Herrick will be in the show.
Oh, that would be
He's gonna
fantastic.
play Longfellow, I think.
Oh, and incredible. What a great cast. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would love to get Peter on there, especially
Yep.
somebody with his kind of like chops. I would love to learn from him.
Yeah.
Like Luke Haynes was one of my favorite guys that I think
So
I've ever
good.
performed with.
So
he
good.
was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was great.
Yeah.
But there were just certain elements where people would just shine.
Yeah.
You know, like Lacey last year was just out of this world, man. She was so funny.
Yeah.
And it was she was MAGA Barbie. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, everybody just, it was such a good time.
Yeah.
But with Bill as Maude, I will never forget. I have him seared into my brain
Me too.
what he looks like as
too.
Maude. Well, that must
That's
make
why we
nighttime difficult.
We haven't had relations for a year.
You're like, I can't get past the Maude
I can't
thing.
get it out of my...
I still see you with eyeliner,
Even
Bill.
when he puts the Kevin Costner mask on at night,
Oh my God.
I still see Maude.
Okay, so we're doing sangria.
Where
we're doing
were we?
esquite. We're doing shrimp
and I think
fajitas.
Yeah, shrimp fajitas.
Gotcha.
Also
Then
known
we're
as
doing
fajitas.
we're doing a mezcal margarita after the
That's
show
the
is
post
over.
show.
That's the post show.
You guys
That's the
don't
post
see
show.
that, but-
No way. That's when it starts to get crazy and OnlyFans
I'm
content is
supposed
made.
to go to a class. So the next day, I'm supposed to go to a Michael Jackson exercise day.
Really?
At my gym, there's a Michael Jackson party. My friend
Good for you,
Scott
Michael
is
Jackson.
teaching cardio drumming, which I take
Okay,
regularly.
of
Which
course.
is an incredible class.
Of course she does.
You would have fun.
I don't doubt it.
It really is fun.
I have fun doing
But
most
it's going to
things.
be all of it's going to be to Michael Jackson music. The cardio drumming, then there's a boxing class, and then there's learning the Thriller dance from the Thriller
So,
video.
question for you.
3
Aside from
hours.
everything else, how much does being as active as you are contribute to your overall mental and physical health? Especially
It's
at 35
critical.
years
I
old.
think 35. 36 is going to be rough.
Not
I
ready
think
for that.
I honestly think it's critical to my mental health. It's critical.
Yeah.
Just having
Because
that.
you're always doing so many different types of, I'm going to go to this and this
I
class and
do
this
have
class
a lot
and
of
this class.
yeah. I took pottery for a while, which I want to get back into. That was amazing.
A lot of pottery around here.
I have so much pottery in my
Yeah.
house. It's Wait, I think we're thinking of two different things.
We'll get there.
I mean, like the actual, like a bowl.
Yes,
well,
yes,
wait a minute.
yes.
He does too.
Yes. Pottery. Hello. So critical.
Love pottery. No, I think it's very important.
Yeah.
And my schedule has changed a lot lately because of various factors, and I haven't been
Sure.
able to go as much to. I would take spin 3 times a week, really
wow.
early in the morning. 6:30
Gotcha.
was the class, and I've had to kind of change it. So I'm swimming a lot now, and I'm doing cardio
Love
drumming.
swimming.
So I've changed it up. But
Yeah,
without
yeah.
that, it's like mentally, you just
Yeah.
your energy is not as as much.
Yeah.
When I exercise, I have a lot more energy at the end of the day. Throughout the day, you just have
Sure,
more
sure,
energy.
sure. Yeah.
Mentally, it's just something you do for yourself that I think is really, really important.
Yeah, I was listening
You
to
know.
Jimmy Carr a couple of months ago, and he had a conversation where he was speaking about working out and going to the gym every day to work out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about that not only the benefits of going to work out is that your body's in better shape, et cetera, but he said it's who you become when you start to fall into a healthy habit.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. and
One leads to the next
Yep,
healthy
one
habit.
leads to the next healthy habit. One habit leads to the next. One habit leads to the next. And he was like, it's really about. And he said the same thing about the journey and the destination. The whole comment of it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Mm-hmm.
He says it's not about the journey or the destination. It's who you become along the journey. Who do you become as a person during this journey, during the journey and when you get there, but who do you become throughout this journey? Very similar to working out, because it is an inspiring thing. Other people look at Tracy Perry and they're like, man, she's crushing it, dude. She's doing this, she's doing this, she's doing this, she's doing this. Like, that's really awesome. Maybe I can do that same thing too. And they may be on the edge. They don't know if they can. They're not sure. I don't know if this is for somebody like me or for my body type, or I don't really know these people. I don't really know what to do. But here you are, like, hey, I go here, I go here, I go
It's
here. I go here.
intimidating. Like if you haven't been to the gym and you feel like, oh, I'm a little intimidated to go, like, but my core group of friends now are all my gym friends, like my girlfriends from the
Nice.
gym. And I always tell people, I do not go to the gym to get healthy.
Yeah,
I do not go because I want to build muscle.
right.
It's a nice side effect.
Yeah.
I go
It's a
for
byproduct.
my mental health
Yeah.
because I can go to dark, sad places.
Sure.
And when I go to the gym, especially if it's first thing in the morning and I see all these women and we're like taking a spin class or doing whatever.
Having
and then,
a good time.
Then
and
we're in the cold,
banter is great.
the cold plunge.
47 degrees.
I started going in because I had like weird pains in my knees, like almost arthritis. Took it away. Someone
Really?
said, go in the ice bath. And I was like, no, I'm going to go in the hot tub. They're like, no, you're not. The hot tub's going to make that inflammation worse. You go into the cold.
Really?
So I did. I
Okay.
started up to my knees, and now I go in, and I'm like, the water's up to here. I know, it's
That's so cold.
but, and I've gotten, we all inspire each other
Sure.
by what we do, because I saw somebody else do. In fact, it was Angel that you know, and I was like,
Love Angel.
how does she get in that? How does she get into that ice tub?
And like, no problem.
And I thought, and I said this to her, she's no better than me.
Yeah. I could do
She's not
this.
stronger than me.
Yeah.
So I did it, and now I'm getting other people in it, and they see me, and they come in, and I say to them when they finally, and they're like, oh my God, I said, it's 7 a.m.,
Yeah.
and you have just done the hardest thing you're going to do all day.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, you get to check that off your list
You
right
can do
away.
anything today.
Yep.
It mentally, the ice bath,
Just
they
sets
say.
you up.
And if you splash your face with water, it does something to your brain. I don't know all the science to it, but
Sure.
it puts you in a better mental state.
Man, that's awesome.
And again, it's the nice feeling like, gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
That was really
Yeah.
difficult.
And I'm already done.
It's
I'm already
7
ready.
a.m.
I'm ready to go.
Let's
Yeah.
bring it on.
What
Bring it on,
What a
Day.
great way to just start the day.
Yeah.
And like you said, now it's habitual, and you say, oh, I did this class with the girls, and we're going to do this class, and I'm going to do that, and now next thing you know, you're doing Michael Jackson boxing dancing or something like that, boxing cheese. What are
Cardio
we doing?
drumming.
Cardio drumming.
And then it's Learn the Thriller Dance. If you're interested, you can message me
You are
on
interested.
Facebook, and I can get you in. You got to sign up, but Genesis, I can get you passes if you want to come in. It starts at 1 o'clock, so I think there's a class at 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
You can come to all of it. You can come to one of it. You
that's
can come
awesome.
to half a class and be like, this
Yeah.
isn't for me, or you're like, this is
yeah.
amazing. So yeah, I can hook you up because
Nice.
I'm friends with the
Of course you are.
the teacher,
And it's like it's
whatever.
one of those things that you don't have to always participate. If you just want to go and look and you want to go and learn a little bit and ask a couple of questions, you don't have to go there and all of a sudden jump in, head first
Yep.
to the whole thing. If you don't want to, take your time.
And I've got people that have come to spin class that have never taken a spin class, and I say, just try it. You hang out
Yeah.
in the back. You do it for 10 minutes. You don't need any special equipment. Come in, be in the back. If you love it, great.
Yeah.
You may hate it. Then
Yeah.
you just
if
leave.
you don't,
You're in
you
the
only
back of
lost
the,
10 minutes.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
may love it. And I've had really good friends of mine now that are like me, addicted to
Nice.
that class that are there all the time.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Staying
we
healthy.
we all inspire each other.
You're welcome, Bill Keevan.
Oh, I gotta get Bill Keevan in the gym.
You got to get
He's
Bill
so
Keevan
busy
in the
though.
gym.
That guy
He
is. He is a hardworking man.
Yeah.
I mean, he leaves really early. Comes
He's a
home
7-day-a-week kind of guy. And
He is.
I was talking to him today. He goes, I have 1 day off in the last however many days. I go,
Yeah.
when is that? He goes, today. I go, but you're doing so much today. He goes, yeah, I know. It's like, okay, rock and roll, let's go.
I've never met a busier person than Bill.
He likes to be busy. I
Yeah.
think it pumps him up. Him and I are very the same. Like if I have 3 days off, I fill those 3 days with things to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's so much things to do, so many places to go, so many different types of food to try. Like, see this? Esquite, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a Mexican street corn off the cob called esquite Friday night. We're also doing a Spanish sangria.
You know what else I think I'm going to make
Ooh.
for dessert? This is another, I haven't done it. I know we haven't even.
Dessert.
I know, I'm going to try to say this correctly. Sopapilla. Sopapilla cheesecake bars.
What?
Sopapilla.
Sopapilla cheesecake
Sopapilla.
bars? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like cheesecake bars?
Like a
what-
cheesecake bar. Yeah, like, cut up into squares kind
What?
of thing. And you use crescent rolls you use a crescent roll on the bottom as the dough.
Really?
And you make the cheesecake, and then you use a crescent roll on the top. So it's like between two layers of a crescent roll.
Like a little crescent roll cheesecake
Yeah,
sandwich?
But you roll the crescent roll is like out. You don't.
Sure,
you
sure.
don't have them like triangles.
Sure.
You roll
Use
them
that
up.
as your base,
And it's
as
got
your
a lot.
crust.
Yeah, it's got a lot of butter, sugar, and cinnamon.
I
which,
love those three things.
And if you'd like, you can top it with a little honey. on the top.
a little honey on top?
And,
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Sopapilla.
Sopapilla.
Wow, you're going all out, Tracy Perry.
Sopapilla.
I love it. We're going to the Latin roots on Friday night. We're getting some super, super yummy stuff.
We're gonna have a thing.
That's awesome. And then the after show, mezcal margaritas.
Mezcal. We'll take some
Yeah.
photos
Yeah, for you.
for you guys.
Just for you. We'll show you
Do love a good-
pre-margarita, during margarita, and then post-margarita.
I was gonna make mezcal for everybody, but that stuff's expensive.
It is very expensive.
I think I'm gonna do sangria instead.
Yeah. Yeah. It was way better.
We're having shrimp.
Yeah.
Fajitas. Shrimp,
That's good stuff.
It's good. I treat my people well.
That's right. That's right. And that's going to be this Friday night at 9:05. I think we're actually going to be. Are we into? Oh no, it's the 29th. Oh man, dude, May is almost done.
I can't believe it. We're gonna have Christmas soon.
June's right. June is right around the corner.
It's nipping at the heels.
Yeah, it's right there. I mean, we've got some great shows coming up. We're at Bill and Tracy's on the 29th, and then we're going to do a replay of that show on the 5th, which is the first Friday of June. And then June 12th is our Spicy Content Challenge. We have 10 amazing hot sauces. We have 3 brand new competitors this year.
Oh.
And today, we just picked up some brand new hot sauces from Michelle's brother. So Michelle's brother makes some amazing hot sauces. He gave us, I think, 8 different hot sauces. He just gave Michelle the Scoville units, and they go all the way from...
I was just going to say the SCOBY units.
Yes, the SCOBY unit. That works. Yeah, the Sopapilla units. And it goes from, I think, 7,000 and from one of them all the way up to like 1.2 million Scoville units is what we're looking at. So we're going to talk to the competitors and ask if it's okay that we swap out some of the hot sauce from Hot Ones, because we do the Hot Ones season 30. We're going to take out the Hot Ones sauce, which is, it's we want local. We want community. We want people we know.
Yeah.
And in this case, Michelle is part of KitchenKillaz, and this is her brother's sauce. So
he makes the sauce.
He makes the sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna make sure it's okay with the competitors. We're gonna take out some of the Hot One sauces, and we're gonna put in some of the brothers sauces.
I love that. That's cool.
So eventually, what I'm hoping to be able to do is replace all of the Hot One sauces. Thank you for the inspiration, Hot Ones. We want to replace all of the Hot One sauces with all of our local, friendly neighborhood, sauces from people that we know and we love, so we can help them build their business. So we're going to do that on June 12th. Going to be right here, which is super, super cool. We are doing coffee and cookies in July, which is going to be really cool. Our good friend Erica Lynn has a cookie company, so she is going to do some custom cookies for us. Coffee and cookies is going to be in July, and then our season finale is going to be August 14th, and that's going to be at Castledor Studio.
Wait, how are we at the season finale already?
That's what I'm talking about. That's how fast it goes.
Wait, we just did it.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Wait a minute. Last August? When was that?
Amazing.
Last August. Yeah. So we're only a couple months away from the end of season 9, which is super, super cool. We're coming into our 10th season starting in October, and we're already starting to book out all of those shows. So we got to get the Kevin Perry kitchen in that menu somewhere.
I am so glad you could squeeze us into your busy schedule.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I'll make all the time for you. If I had another Friday night, I would get rid of that Friday night and give it to you guys.
I'm so excited.
And it goes fast.
I also want to mention that Bill and I, and Billy is a huge part of this, we do a comedy club at the Sanford Orlando Kennel Club, which is neither in Sanford nor in Orlando, and is not a kennel club. But that's the name of it.
It's in Longwood.
It's wrong. It's a Trice named wrong. Trice?
We lied to you 3 times.
It's in Longwood on Dog Track Road. There used to be a dog track there, but now, yay, no dog track.
No dog track.
I'm not into I don't like any of that dog track.
Bye dog tracks.
But anyways, so the next show that we have that you may be hosting, if we are lucky enough to have you, Billy is an amazing host.
Oh, thank you.
So funny.
We have fun.
He's good at everything.
We have a good
Music.
time. I like hosting.
Friendship.
Those comedy shows are fun, man.
Comedy.
Those are so
acting,
much fun.
Serving me wine.
That's right.
All of it. He's
Cabernet.
so good. Cabernet.
That's right. Cabernet. Peanut Grichat.
So our next show is actually Father's Day.
Okay.
I don't know if you're able to come. I hope you are. But what a great day to bring Dad out for some laughs. And, we've had some great shows. The last show we had, I think, and you weren't there, unfortunately.
I heard it was one of the best.
It was, I think, in my opinion, the best show.
Awesome.
All the comedians hit it out of the park, and they were so funny and so nice.
Good.
And likable. So, so that's our next thing. You'll see ads for it on Billy's page, my page, which is Tracy.
We share them all over the place.
All over. But, it's a really fun night. It's... what time does it start? It starts at 6:30. So you can get there
6:30 to 8.
6:30 to 8. A couple hours. You can have a good drink.
They got a good menu.
Good food.
Go see our buddy Steve. Steve will whip it up.
Oh, we love Steve.
Make some great. It's good food because he is passionate about it.
Yeah.
He's just passionate about it, and it's really good. And it's, I will say, it's better than your normal bar food. Like if you just go there, because the type of ingredients that he uses is amazing. There's very simple things on there, but the ingredients are absolutely fantastic. Steve knocks it out of the park. So you can go there, you can get some laughs, get some drinks, meet some cool people. It's only $5. $5. $5 for 3 comedians, and it's an hour-and-a-half show. It's awesome.
What do you mean 3 comedians? No, there's usually like
12 comedians. I played the show last Friday.
7.
There were 3 comedians, and I've been doing nothing but promoting for that show for like 3 months. So it's like
I think it's usually like 6 or 7.
Yeah,
Speaking of-
that's right.
speaking of
Because everybody
comedians.
does like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, and a lot of these comedians, these are professional comedians. They're comedians that you can find doing 3, 4, 5, 6 shows a week.
Yeah, sometimes they do our show and then they're like, I gotta go. I got
Yeah.
another gig downtown.
Yeah, that's what we had. So when we had our show here, we had Hunter Martinez come by with Sam Atkinson, and Hunter had just come from a Melbourne show.
Oh, jeez.
They both came here, they both performed, and they both left here and went to another show. They did 3 shows in one night. And I was asking him when he was sitting down in the chair, I said, how many shows do you think you do a week? And he goes, oh, man, I'm doing at least 5 to 6, maybe 7 shows. Wow. He goes, I just bounce around to as many open mics, as many gigs as I can get. I said, man, you're hitting it hard.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, sometimes I'll get up to 8 to 10 shows a week. I was like, holy smokes, dude. Now, granted, when your show is 10, 15 minutes long, you can bop, 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 and you just get better and better and better. But, man, some of the comedians that we've met is awesome.
To have to bop around like that. It takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, and you got to be on.
There.
Every time you get up, you got to be 100% on. 100% on.
I did the stand-up thing once.
You were funny.
I mean, I was okay. It was the first time I ever did it. I thought I was funny, but
You were
maybe it was
funny.
just me thinking I was funny.
No,
I don't
you
know.
were great.
But I give a lot of credit to these guys that come up, including yourself, that go up there because it's different than playing music.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
different than being, for me, like I'm in a show. It's different. You're playing a character. When you're there as a comedian,
Yeah.
it's just you.
Yep.
And
the microphone and an audience
And
and
if it-
silence.
and they are like,
Yeah.
make me laugh.
Yeah.
Like, make me laugh.
They're right there, you know,
You're
and
gonna
like
make me laugh.
at the Kennel Club, I would say most of the time the audience is great. They're there to support. They're not throwing stuff at you. There's nobody that I've ever heard say a mean thing about any of the comics. And
So supportive.
some of the comics have struggled on that stage, you know, and I don't think even during those times, and you can feel it when it's
so
tough, man. It's
horrible when
horrible.
They're not doing well. It's not funny, but
Yeah.
they keep going, and it's like
And you're just like,
you
oh,
try to do the
man. You just,
funny, phony laugh.
I was like, oh, end it now. But that whole time, audience is super respectful.
Yep.
Everybody is super cool, you know. And it was a couple of different things. Number one, it's a great place to go if you want to get some really good comedians that are kind of off the cut. You know, it's not expensive. The food is pretty good. You know, you can go to hang out with all of us. And it's one of those things where you can immediately immerse yourself into the environment. You can meet the comedians. You can talk to them. If you're thinking about doing it, that's the place to go because you get to talk to every single one of them and you can ask them questions.
Yeah, I met a guy the other night at an event for my work, my like real job, and he was so funny at this dinner table that I was at. I said, "Have you ever done stand up?" And he was like, "No." And I said, "Well, you should." And I have I have the place for you.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it and he thought I was being funny, but I was like, "No, you're really good."
Yeah.
So it would be the kind of place that you could get up for the first
Yeah.
time and just try something
Dude,
out.
5
Like for
minutes.
me, I was like, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going
Yeah.
to just because I was always terrified to get up and do stand up.
Yeah,
but
you
I
were
was like,
great.
I'm going to just do it.
Even Karen Horowitz Schwartz says you were funny.
Oh, you
were
so
funny.
sweet. Well, that's the thing. The crowd is so supportive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're very
And it's
cool.
a small room where you actually literally do talk to pretty much
Yeah.
everyone. When the show's over, they're all there. The lights go up, and
Yep.
it's like, okay.
That's right. We're all here.
We're all
and we're all
here.
friends.
We're all just
Yeah.
having
It's
fun.
A lot of fun.
Life is hard, so let's just laugh for an hour or two.
That is very true. Well, speaking of life is hard and we're laughing for an hour or two, we've gone way past our hour.
Oh my God, I gotta
We
get
crush
home.
it. It's 8:22.
Gonna turn into
Usually
a
we go
pumpkin.
7:05 to 8:05, but Tracy, Barry, and I, we can talk all day.
Yeah, we
Love
can.
having you on. You were
Chit-chatting.
fantastic.
You were fantastic.
You were
You
fantastic.
just guided me along.
Same. Thank you for everybody out there. Dan Hollyfield, my PayPal is ready to pay you for 2 bottles of that barbecue sauce, Billy. Hell yeah, Dan. Christian is right here, and he wants to promote safety.
Look at this guy.
I'm ready to start, Billy. I'm sorry I'm a little late. But
He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
ready to get in that
My
pool.
man wants to get in the pool. He's like, yo, we gotta go. So you can catch us on Wednesday at 7:05. I'll be live on our Patreon, patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. For those $2 a month, you can join our Patreon patron. I will add you to a secret Facebook group where you get all of the brand new music, all of the new stuff coming up, brand new schedules, new things that we have in the hopper regarding our merchandise, our songs, our marketing, where we're going to be, where we're going to go, where we're going to play, all that new stuff. And then this Friday at 9:05, we'll be at the Perry Keevan Kitchen, which is super excited at 671 Erlenmeyer Drive in Castleberry, Florida, 32701. Come on by, kick open the door, and take the furniture. They're getting rid of anything anyway. We have a fantastic menu that evening with some delicious drinks, some incredible people. Welcome, Peter and Brian. I know you guys have been in Orlando for a little bit, but Friday night, your official, as Bill calls it, their coming out party.
The big question is, what am I going to wear?
What am I gonna
I got to
wear?
find my outfit. I got to find a
I'll say
sassy
you
little
have
number.
to have a sassy little Latin number right there. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? Because to go with all the food.
You're right. I didn't think about the Latin number. Okay.
Yeah, got to go with all the food. That's right.
wait a minute, the show's over?
And if you want to learn the safety tips
show's
from
over.
Christian Basil, he is more than welcome and very, very happy to tell you.
Billy, is the show over?
Oh, it's about to be over. A huge shout out to the Legend of Traveling TARDIS. Make sure you subscribe to them on YouTube. Christian Basil, the man, the myth, the legend himself, hitting over 4 million views and 120,000 subscribers, I think you're at about.
He's
Something like that.
famous. He's
Absolutely crushing
I
it, man.
need his
If you want
autograph.
Christian to go away, just give him accolades in front of people and he'll run.
He runs
He
away.
just doesn't know what to do. Just give him accolades. He'll run
And
away
I'd be
real
like
fast. Keep it coming.
More?
Fill my cup. I
More?
love it.
I had a tough childhood. Just keep complimenting me. Make up for lost time.
That's right. This has been a Community Conversation Monday, May 25th at 7:05 p.m. Billy Floyd, the lovely Tracy Perry joining us. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Make sure you check it out Friday night at 9:05. And we're going to have a delicious menu, which I'm super excited about. And then the after show is going to be mezcal margaritas. We might send pictures on our Patreon of how that went. I have no idea because we have no idea how it's going to go. This has been a Community Conversation. Any final words for him, Tracy Perry?
It's gonna go really well.
It's going to go really well.
Have a great night.
Have a great night. We're whispering.
Adios.
I like that martini in the background. We should make like 5 or 12 of those.
Let's do it.
I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now and unread, because you've already said those words that switch my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused. I so